I had wanted to run a venue since about June of the year prior to that, June 2022. My freshman and sophomore year, I spent a lot of time around the different venues that were around the area. Rothko House, my freshman year, was like my introduction to DIY. Totally fell in love with it there. By the end of the last show, I was like, I need to do this someday.
West Egg is a house venue deep in the heart of South Oakland. Bella Lardon runs it out of her basement, and it attracts a variety of bands, sounds, and people. Although it started by running shows fairly infrequently, it now has shows just about every weekend. Bella does almost everything at West Egg, from booking to promotion to the mixing of the audio. Some things are outsourced to friends, like making the flyers or running the door, but Bella is the heart that keeps West Egg beating. Over the 9 months it has been opened, it has played host to over 30 shows and over 100 bands. The acts vary from hardcore to ambient noise to rock and roll, but there is always an enthusiastic crowd. It is indeed this variance that is one of the draws of running West Egg for Bella.
I really like crafting bills together. I think I did a pretty good job in the fall, not so much in the spring, of really showcasing a diversity of genres in Pittsburgh. I think that's something really important. I could certainly be doing it better now. I had to sort of tone down the number of shows because I was getting so burnt out. But like, I love mixed bills, and I think that we should do more mixed bills. And I really like sort of, organizing them and figuring out like who can mesh the most well with who, how like crazy we can make it and still have it work. I'm trying to think if there were any like really insane ones that we did. I think probably the weirdest one was we had Pat Coyle, Cat Garage, Hot Dog Water, and Alvin Rowe, which were four like very different genres of music, but it ended up working really well, and the show did pretty well as well. So yeah, definitely like the art of the bill is definitely a lot of fun.
Some bands have played at West Egg many times, and many people have been to West Egg for shows many times. What keeps them coming back is the community and the music being played. There's a strong community present at West Egg that supports each other and supports the artists who grace the stage. The underground nature of the venue is something that has been at its core since the very beginning. The wide range of strange and alternative sounds is a consistent draw for people to come to West Egg.
I like that it's a space that's like really about the music, and most of the music there is alternative in a way that I like it. A lot of the other places within the scene they mainly focus on like poppier, more like not commercial because they're still DIY bands, but it's poppier music. A lot of the music at West Egg is really alternative, so you're going to hear something new every show you go to.
Although there was a burgeoning underground music scene present in South Oakland recently, a lot of the other venues have shut down. Now West Egg is one of the only venues left providing audiences with a DIY sound. Bella hopes that her venue will be an inspiration to future generations for continuing DIY in Pittsburgh.
I think that it will always exist in some form. I mean, I started West Egg just because I wanted to, because a show at Rothko really touched me, and I was like, I want to do this one day. That can happen anywhere else. I really hope that it happens with my venue. I hope I have someone to take it over. I hope that at the very least I can inspire somebody to do this one day. And I think that's ultimately how it's going to get passed on.
I think in general it's all about being part of like an art movement, like a true art movement, like something that's like really like underground, but also good stuff is coming out of it. It's fun on both sides.
West Egg continues to run shows just about every weekend. When you are there, you will see an energetic crowd and you are bound to hear some good music. One of Bella's motivations for opening West Egg was in response to the drug and alcohol use present at other venues, so West Egg is a sober space. Although currently the last bastion of DIY music in Oakland, West Egg is a receptive place for anyone who wants to find out more about underground music and see if they dig anything. There is an art movement happening down in the basements, so go check it out.
And shout out all of you for coming tonight. This was awesome. All right.
One more time.